Truth or Fake, our daily fact-checking segment, and I'm joined for that by Catalina Marchant de Abreu. Welcome to the programme. Now, there are some images that have surfaced showing Palestinian prisoners who've been stripped and detained by the Israeli army. Just tell us, Catalina, what do we know about these pictures?
Well, these shocking images were originally published by this Israeli account on Telegram called Israel News. It has over 270,000 subscribers on its Telegram channel. Here's one of the videos that they published where we see dozens of Palestinian men sitting down. They're stripped down and surrounded by Israeli soldiers after being detained by the Israeli army on December 7th. In this post, they write that they are Hamas terrorists captured in Gaza that will be transferred for intelligence information. This account also published several other photos of Palestinian prisoners. For instance, this one that shows 2 Israeli trucks carrying dozens of other prisoners. This post says that these are Hamas terrorists on their way to investigation, as this account claims that they arrested at least 100 Hamas suspects. And finally, this photo where we see Palestinian prisoners once again lined up and stripped down. As this post on Telegram reads, that dozens of Hamas terrorists surrendered by the IDF in Khan Yunis, which is the alleged location where these pictures were taken. Khan Yunis, that is located in southern Gaza, presented by Israel as a stronghold of Hamas leaders and the latest battleground between the Islamist group and the Israeli army since the beginning of December.
Again, Catalina, where were those pictures actually photographed? What have you managed to find out about the locations in question?
Well, Tom, contrary to the claims made by this post on Telegram and by other pro-Israel accounts on social media, these photos were not taken in Khan Yunis in southern Gaza. These photos were actually taken in the municipality of Beit Laya, that is located in northern Gaza and not in southern Gaza. This conclusion was reached by IT geolocation specialists called GeoConfirmed on X, where they include the coordinates of where this photo and the videos were taken between Beit Laya and Jabalia in northern Gaza. And because this is a conflict zone, we're not able to show you the precise satellite imagery of this area. However, we were able to confirm this information thanks to this precise photo where we see the logo of this pharmacy. We can also see this logo right here of this street, of this marketplace, as well as the building. Images and visual elements that do coincide with this photo that was posted on Facebook by the Beit Laya municipality on their official Facebook page, well confirming that this photo of surrendered Palestinians did take place in Beit Laya, northern Gaza, and not Khan Yunis in southern Gaza.
Okay, so that's the where. Now let's talk about the who. Any clues as to the identity of some of the men in these photographs, Catalina?
Well, there are many different reports of these prisoners and who they are. Israeli media outlets like N12 and the Time of Israel are reporting that these detainees could be Hamas terrorists or suspects, information that we cannot deny. Since Israeli army spokesperson told Reuters that they are still investigating who is linked to Hamas and who is not, as they interrogate all suspects. However, we can confirm based on witnesses on social media that there are civilians amongst those who were arrested by the Israeli army on December 7th. Hani Al-Madoun, who works at the UN, announced on his Facebook page, as well as on this interview to an ABC journalist, that 4 of his relatives, including his 13-year-old nephew, had been abducted and taken hostage from his cousin's home by the IDF in an unknown location. Other users on X also report that other members of the UN, as well as children and other senior civilians, have also been arrested. While the New Arab that's an English-speaking Middle Eastern news, they denounced the arrest of this journalist of their Arabic-speaking service correspondence called Dia Al-Khalut, who has been arrested with some of his relatives in the zone of Beit Laya in Gaza. Information that was also confirmed by the Committee to Protect Journalists on their X account. However, on December 8th, the BBC announced that the first prisoners have been released. Information confirmed by Hani al-Madoun, whom we showed earlier, who stated on Facebook that his family members, including his 13-year-old nephew, had been released, hence confirming the fact that civilians that have nothing to do with Hamas terrorists were arrested by the Israeli army on December 7th. Tom.
Okay, well, thank you very much indeed for that update for today's edition of Truth or Fake. Catalina Marcin de Abreu, thank you.